Recording in progress.
Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Yeah. Yesterday, I was talking about what, guys? How to deal with PL/SQL procedures and functions. If you have a common logic that is required in multiple modules of a project, instead of writing them as SQL queries or JPQL queries or OR mapping persistence logic in every module, it's better to write only for one time in database software as PL/SQL procedure or function. Understanding my point there? As PL/SQL procedure or function. And one more thing, you have a secret logic that you don't want to expose to team of developers. Okay, then keep it in the database software as PL/SQL procedure or function and expose that procedure or function signature details to developer so that they will be calling it. Instead of writing authentication logic in every module as HQL or JPQL or SQL or OR mapping logic, write only for one time in database software as only for one time in database software as PL/SQL procedure. Come on, and use it in multiple modules. So yesterday we discussed many use cases related to what where we need. I already said 60 to 70% persistence logic will be written. Okay, guys. Okay. If 60 to 70% persistence logic will be written using HQL, JPQL, OR mapping persistence logic, if needed SQL queries. So 30 to 40% will be developed with the support of what? Procedures and functions. Okay, guys. Spring Data JPA definitely gives built-in support for Listen. What is the difference between procedure and function, guys? What is the difference between procedure and function? Procedure does not return a value, whereas function returns a value. Suppose procedure wants to have 10 results. We have to take 10 out parameters. If procedure wants to return, function wants to return 10 results, then we will take 9 out parameter and one return value. One return value. Got the point or not? Yes. Okay. Now tell me guys, Java method parameter will have only data type, whereas PL/SQL procedure or function parameters will have data type and mode also. Are we getting my point, guys? Data type and mode also. Everyone getting my point, guys? Come on. Samantha Havale, your opinion is wrong. Both procedure and function can do both select and non-select operations. Both procedure and function can do select and non-select operation. Come on. Right. Yeah, one of your batchmate has got job, guys. Congrats him. Sir, I attended 2 interviews, Tech Mahindra and CSS Corp. Both got selected. Congrats, Mr. Chinnababu. I just shared my knowledge and experiences. Right. Okay. Now listen. PL/SQL procedure or function parameters not only contains not only contains types, not only contain type, they also maintain mode. They also maintain mode. Okay. The modes are in, out, in, out. Okay. In, out, in, out. If no mode is specified, default is what? In mode, guys. So, for example, I have a PL/SQL logic. I have a PL/SQL logic. Array. In Oracle, equal to means colon equal to, boss. Single equal to for comparison. That's why colon equal to for assignment. X plus Y. X plus Y. Now tell me, guys. Here, what should be taken? X comma Y. Y. What is that? In params. In parameters. And Z should be taken as what? Out parameter. Okay. Again, we are having PL/SQL logic here. X is equal to X into X. X is equal to X into X. X should be taken as in-out parameter. Here, X should be taken as in-out parameter. Is that clear, guys? Right. Here, X should be taken as in-out parameters, boss. Okay. Fine. Now listen. Array, we have Out parameter should have a data type, no doubt in that. But is there any data type to hold bunch of records, guys, in Oracle? Is there any data type in Oracle which can hold bunch of records? Bunch of records, number, varchar, date, timestamp. Do you think float, all these things allows to hold bunch of records? No, they are not designed to hold records, right? Okay, that's why we need to think about working with the cursors, guys. We need to think about working with a cursor, right? Uh, a cursor is a in-memory variable. Cursor is also called collection, guys. Entire cursor. Array, in our Java, collection. Okay, it's like result set object, we can say, guys. A cursor is a in-memory variable of Oracle PL by SQL programming that is capable of holding bunch of records, zero or more records given by select SQL query execution. Given by what, guys? Select SQL query execution. Sys underscore ref cursor. Sys underscore ref cursor is predefined cursor data type. Cursor data type of Oracle PL SQL programming. Oracle PL SQL programming, and it can be used. It can be used. It can be used like this. Listen, guys. I'm declaring a variable details sys underscore ref cursor. Yeah, this is not case sensitive. You can write in lowercase, mixed case also. Details sys underscore ref cursor. Open details for then you can write a query. Select star from student. Select star from student. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Now listen. This is declaration of the variable. Cursor variable declaration. Cursor variable declaration. Cool, guys. Now have a look on this. Open details for the records given by select query will be stored into cursor variable details. Are you getting my point there? Will be stored into cursor variable details. The records given by select SQL query. What query? Select SQL query will be stored into cursor variable details. Okay, guys. The Oracle PL SQL programming's cursor is equal to JDBC result set object is equal to what, guys? JDBC result set object. I cannot say equal to, it is similar to JDBC result set object. While receiving outputs from cursor type out parameters, we can take the support of what is that? JDBC result set object. What object, guys? Definitely JDBC result set object. PL/SQL logic, this one. PL/SQL logic, this one. I think you got the clarity, guys. Now, first of all, let me develop one PL/SQL procedure, guys. Then we will think about how to call it. Creating PL/SQL procedure in Oracle database software using SQL developer. You know that SQL developer is a tool. I didn't start. Fine, no problem. Cool, guys. It's coming. This is connection 1. Okay, guys. Now listen carefully. Yes, there is a section called procedures. Are you noticing it? There is a section called procedures. Okay. There are so many procedures, guys. No doubt in that. All right, guys. Right, boss. Now listen. Procedures. New procedure. Yeah, generally in real time, procedure name starts with P underscore. Function name starts with FX underscore. Are you getting my point there? Yeah, that's a naming convention that industry follows, guys. P underscore get vaccine by price range. Hey, if not this, you can take something else, not a problem. For example sake, I'm taking it. Okay. Get vaccines by price range. That's the procedure, guys. Right. Now listen. What is the first parameter? What is the first parameter? Start price. That's the in parameter. type is number type, or you can take Oracle specific float also nowadays. Float, double. I think double is not there. Let me search. Double is not there. We can take float, guys. Oracle specific data type float is allowed. Next, end price. Hey, if you don't like, take something else, not a issue. End price. Where is that? Again, number is there. Instead of number, we will pick a float. Next, details. 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 Out parameter. And I'm taking this one as sys underscore ref cursor. See the beauty of that component, guys. Allows us to select the components. If you are not interested to choose them, it allows us to type our type also. Great component that is. Sys underscore ref cursor. Sys underscore ref cursor. Okay. Begin is like open flower bracket. End is like closing flower bracket. Between as and begin, come on guys. Between as and begin, we can declare local variables. Have a look on entire story, guys. Zoom it. Okay, 1 minute. Run as administrator. Just a minute. Done, guys. Now listen. I can magnify this. Create or replace procedure. If procedure is already there, replace it. Otherwise, create it. Name wise. Okay. Name. First parameter in, second parameter in, third parameter out of type risk cursor. Okay. As begin. Between as and begin, we can declare return local variables. Begin is like open flower bracket, end is like this. Writing procedure name after end is purely optional, guys. If not interested, leave it. Okay. Now listen, what is my requirement, guys? Open details for tell me. Select. You have to write on the column names and table names. Array, this is going to reside and execute in database software. Database software understands only SQL queries, not the HQL queries, not the JPQL queries. Are you getting my point? This resides and executes in database software. So if you are mentioning column names, make sure that they are column names, not the property names of entity class. Got it? Okay, guys. Now tell me. Select registration number, name, company, order is your choice. Country. Okay, name, company, country. Next one. What is this? What is this? What is the next column we are having, boss? Any idea? Price. Next column. Number of doses. Doses counter. Nothing to worry. We have a tables here itself. Corona underscore vaccine, guys. Required doses count. Required underscore dose count. Dose underscore count. That's good. Okay. Required underscore dose underscore count from corona underscore vaccine, from corona underscore what vaccine, where price greater than or equal to start price. greater than or equal to start price and price less than or equal to end price. Less than or equal to end price. Everyone understood my statement here, guys? Come on. Right. Now just to save it, it will be compiled automatically. If any issues are there, see, you will get a compile message. If any errors come, they will appear over here. Messages is most important one. Okay, now we are ready with PL/SQL procedure or stored procedure in Oracle, guys. Are you able to think, guys? Come on, easy, very easy. If you don't know PL/SQL programming earlier, also it is easy. Any difficulty, boss? It's if you have a Java methods knowledge, maximum things you can link. One, two things are different, right? Okay, guys. Now let me give the procedure of doing it. Creating PL/SQL procedure in Oracle database software using SQL developer. Okay, expand connection. Okay, procedure, expand procedures. Expand procedures. Come on, create a new procedure. Right click, create a new procedure. Create a new procedure. 1 minute. Create a new procedure. Array, this is the syntax to work with cursor. Ashish, join from the beginning, otherwise sleep completely. Don't waste my time like this, please. Okay, see what is this? I have spent half an hour, at least 10 minutes on this discussion, and now this guy is asking, why open details? Jump into the drainage, Mr. Ashish. Shame on you to ask that question. 5 minutes back only I have written same wording also. Details is underscore ref cursor, open details for select star from student. What all these things? Dirty fellow. Just fine, guys. Create new procedure. Where is this? Here is my procedures, guys. Okay. Array, Kundan Kumar, yesterday I have given clarity. PL/SQL programming is different in different various database software to database software. Some database won't support cursors also. Okay. PL/SQL programming syntaxes are very much specific to each database software. Please recognize that. Please recognize that. Yeah. I was supposed to give this one now, boss. Where is that? Get vaccines by price range. Okay, there is an edit option. How to get the dialog box. I want to show the dialog box, guys. I want to show it's a dialog box. It's a dialog box is not coming. Fine, no problem. We will type them. Procedure name. Procedure name. P underscore. P underscore. Okay. Add parameters. Add parameters. What is the first parameter, guys? Start price. Start price in float. End price in float. Next, details. Details, what is that? Out sys underscore ref cursor. Okay, right. Okay, right. Code as shown below. Write code as shown below. Oh, start price has come twice, huh? Okay, we'll change it. We will go for end price here. Done, boss. Copy this. Yes, paste it. Yes. Yeah, entire skeleton will come, guys. Only we have to write this one. We should write this. See, whatever select query gives, they will be stored into cursor called detail. You can write this open also in uppercase, not a problem. Not a problem, guys. Okay. And done, boss. Then what? Just say save. Save. Okay. Check for errors. Check for errors. Check for compiled message. Messages tab. Check for compiled message in main message. Okay, guys. Right, boss? So we are now ready with procedure. Now listen. In Spring Data JPA, we can use entity manager object. What object, guys? We can happily use entity manager object. In Spring Data JPA, we can use entity manager object. Array, it is like session object, guys. Like Hibernate session object. To call PL/SQL procedure or function. To simply call PL/SQL procedure or function. And listen, guys, if we add Spring Data JPA starter, if we add Spring Data JPA starter, okay, this entity manager object will be created through auto configuration. So you need not to create, boss. Through auto configuration. Auto configuration. And so it can be injected to. So it can be injected to. Come on, guys. So it can be injected to. Okay, guys. So it can be injected to. Sushmita Das, don't you read the statement? It can be injected to service class. So it can be injected to service class, guys. Come on. Am I going to create separately for every method call, or I'm going to inject it to service class? Since I'm going to inject to service class, it can be used in all methods, right? It can be used in all methods of service class. Is that clear, guys? Fine. So entire story is there, what? Entity manager object. Okay, guys. Now let's see the code. But before seeing the code, let's go for Okay. Process to develop Spring Data JPA. Spring Data JPA application as Spring Boot application using Gradle. Using Gradle. I asked you people to watch videos. I hope you watched it, guys. Okay, if you don't watch also, not a problem. Listen carefully, you can follow it. Okay. Step number one, make sure that build ship plugin is installed. Make sure that build ship plugin is installed in Eclipse ID. If you want to work with, listen, if you want to work with Gradle in Eclipse, you have to install build ship plugin, guys. Okay, build ship plugin is nothing but Gradle one. This is Gradle plugin. Okay, note in new version it's a built-in plugin. In new versions, it is built-in plugin. In new versions of Eclipse, guys, it is built-in plugin. Are you getting my point, guys? Come on. How to check whether that is there or not there? Two ways I'll show to check whether it is there or not there. New, others, when you type Gradle, something should come. Gradle project, something like this should come. Are you listening my statement, boss? That's the one thing. Okay. Another thing, Eclipse Marketplace. Here you type build ship. Here you type build ship. Build ship. Searching for that plugin, guys. Yeah. See, it is already showing installed. It is showing installed. Did you notice that, boss? All right. Okay. So like this, we can confirm. We can happily confirm one of these two ways, guys. Close all the editors. Nice. Okay. That is the step number one, guys. Step number two, create Gradle project. No. Create Spring Boot project. Spring Boot starter project. Starter project. Okay. Using Gradle as the build tool. Yeah, because we are working with the Spring Boot, don't forget that. Yes. File new. Okay. Come here. Spring starter project, guys. Spring starter project. Tell me, guys. Boot JPA pros. What is the project number, guys? Pros 8. Boot JPA pros 8. Calling PL/SQL procedure Oracle. Calling PL/SQL procedure Oracle, boss. Now listen. Type not Maven. You have to choose Gradle, guys. Okay, guys. Binit Singh. Binit Singh. Maven Gradle is nowhere related to writing code, Ra Babu. Bah. Doubt of the day, great doubt of the day. Sir, to call PLC call procedures, do you need Gradle? This is understanding style. Bopre. Okay. Your code is related to idea. Your code is specific to IDEs. Do you think your code is specific to build process? Come on, guys. I'm giving example on Gradle. It's nowhere related to calling PLC call procedure or function. Same thing you can do with Maven also. What a great analyzation, boss. Use brain in a right angle, right? Dirty fellows. Okay. And first of all, tell me how tool will affect the code, ra? How tool will affect the code? Am I changing API? No, I am changing tool, build tool. Okay, fine. Gradle, jar, Java 11, Java. All these things are same, boss. Com.nt. All these things are same. Say next. Select Spring Data JPA, Lambach, Oracle driver. Oracle driver. Okay. In future projects, I may use MySQL support also. Otherwise, if you want, you can add later. No problem. Leave it. Okay. Leave this one. Okay. These are the three things that we have to choose, boss. Okay. Let me paste this one first. Then we will choose these three things. Done. Okay. Say next, say finish. Yeah. Earlier we got project having Maven architecture. Now you will get project having Gradle folder structure. Almost same, guys. Instead of pom.xml, we'll be having build.gradle. Okay, in build.gradle, we will be writing DSL instructions, not XML. Not XML, DSN, domain specific language instruction, mostly groovy. Mostly groovy content, boss. Sir, I don't know Groovy. So I too don't know, but no problem. With the support of Maven's repository.com, we can sort out the issues. And moreover, whatever required starters we already selected. So there is no need of adding separate dependency. If needed also, okay, observe one thing. Go to mvnrepository.com. Go to mvnrepository.com. Come on, guys. Go to mvnrepository.com. Suppose you want this jar, type it, select it, choose the version, observe very carefully how we got Maven tab. Similarly, we got Gradle tab. Similarly, we got Gradle shorter version. Gradle Kotlin. Gradle, we can lengthy one, Gradle shorter one, Gradle using Kotlin syntax, SBT, IVI, grape, what is that? Liningen, build DR. These are the various build tools that are there in the market. But in the market right now, either Maven or Gradle. Bit edge is there for Gradle nowadays, guys. Bit edge is there for Gradle nowadays. Okay, 52% Gradle. Okay, 50 remaining percentage is for Maven. Earlier they used to fight tough, boss, but nowadays people are moving towards Gradle because Gradle is bit fast compared to Maven. Gradle is bit fast compared to Maven. Is there any company using Gradle? Please confirm so that others will get the confidence. Any working people, are you working with Gradle, guys? Anyone, please type in the chat box. Yes, 2 people. Yes, multiple people are saying, boss. Yes. Suresh, Ford company is using Gradle. Yes, multiple people. Okay, to give that confidence, let me paste those messages. Say paste. Everyone, please have a look. These many people are saying that we are using Gradle. So when these many people are using, come on. So definitely we should have a knowledge on that or not. But it does not take much time, boss. Don't worry. If you have a Maven knowledge, it does not take much time. It takes very less time. Okay. Luckily, it's giving Java 11. That's the one good advantage. What you choose, that you will get directly. There is no need of changing version separately. Directory structure is also almost same as what? Check. Java resources. This is for properties file. This is for regular one. Uh, right. Almost directory structure is same. Project dependency is the place where you will see the jars. Where you will see the jars. Okay, guys. Here is the build.gradle. Plugins are coming, guys. Yeah, plugins to work with a different one. They have given separate plugins to work with this. This is information. Group is NIT, version is this, source compatibility 11. Okay. Next. Right. Leave it. This compile only, leave it. Repositories. It can use Maven repositories, guys. Maven repositories, JCenter, like this, we have a lot of option, but Maven Central. And this is like dependency stack, guys. This is scope, jar file. Scope, jar file. Scope, artifact ID. Scope, actually, if you observe very carefully, group ID, artifact. Group ID, artifact. Group ID, artifact. Version, anyhow, it is decided at the top. This plugin version will decide the other versions. For testing, use JUnit platform. Okay, guys. Right. Understanding my statement. Yeah, this is DSL code. DSL means domain specific language code, guys. Domain specific. And luckily today you need not to touch any of them. There is no need of adding extra dependencies also, guys. These are scopes, guys. Don't worry about it. These are scopes. Understanding my statement. How we got Graham, even scopes, here also scopes are there. Cool, guys. Now tell me. Okay, build.gradle today we need not to touch. That's the good news. Fine, boss. After this, what is the process? Okay, what is the process? File menu, new, others, Spring Starter project, file menu, new, Starter project. Come on, guys. File menu, new, Spring Starter project. Yeah. Then this one. Then next to this one. Okay. Then next to finish. Then next to finish. Step number 3. Step number 3. Okay. Add more dependencies. Add more dependencies in build.gradle. In build.gradle. In using, what is the enclosure, guys? Dependencies enclosure. This is called dependencies enclosure. Using dependencies enclosure. Block enclosure. You can say anything, guys. Okay. Using dependencies enclosure. Is that clear, guys? Add more dependencies in build.gradle using dependencies enclosure, boss. Okay. Okay. You can collect info from mvnrepository.com. mvnrepository.com. Yes, guys. Now listen here. What is that? mvnrepository.com. Suppose I want to upgrade this project to even working for MySQL, guys. MySQL connector J 8.0.2. Come on, 8.0.2. Here, what is this? Okay. Okay, guys. Yes, like this we can add, boss. Like this we can add. Group is MySQL, name is connector, version is 8.0.26. Okay. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Is that clear? Like this, we can gather the information and we can go for it, boss. Okay. Collect from MVN repository. What tab, guys? Gradle tab. Yeah. Earlier we worked with Maven tab. Now we have to work with Gradle tab. Okay, boss. Shall we concentrate on application development now? Okay. That's it, guys. Now, yeah, we decided to have same packages, guys. So what should I do is, very simple. No. Ashish Singh, why it will use Maven repository as a local repository? Gradle will have its own local repository, guys. Gradle will have its own local repository, don't worry. Right, boss. Gradle will have its own local repositories. Yes, com.nt.entity was copy this, right? Okay, I'm taking same model class. Are you observing, guys? I'm taking same model class, right? So we will take our own service package, guys. com.nt.service, done. Okay. No. Package com.nt.runner. com.nt.what runner, guys. Okay, fine. Sir, today you are not taking any repository interface. Not required, guys. We just need entity manager object. We just need entity manager object and it comes through auto configuration and it can be injected to service. So that's why there is no need of repository interface. Are you noticing it? But it's not like that company won't use repository interface. Company won't have just calling PL SQL procedures and functions. In company projects, both will be there. 60 to 70% dealing with what? Repository methods, custom method, predefined methods, and only 30% PL SQL procedures and functions, guys. That's why in company you will be having repository interface along with that calling procedure part with the support of entity manager object. Is that clear? Today I am not taking it does not mean there is a possibility of company project having with repository interface. Without repository interface, impossible. Right now it is a separate project only to call procedure and function. Okay, that's why we are able to see project without repository interface. Is that clear, guys? All right, new interface. What is this? Vaccine management, vaccine management service, vaccine management service, public list, corona vaccine. Okay, get search all vaccines by price range. Double min, double max. Double min, double max. Done, boss. Okay. Now listen. Class vaccine management service IMPL interface. What is this? Vaccine management service. Vaccine management service. Cool. Okay. Right here. What is this? How to make it as a service class, guys? At the rate service. Okay. Vaccine service, boss. At the rate service, vaccine service. Okay. Now listen carefully. Private entity manager. Today I'm not injecting repository. Private entity manager. At the rate auto. I said, nah, it comes through auto configuration. It comes through auto configuration. Are you getting my point? It comes through auto configuration. That's why I'm able to inject to service class. Right, guys. Okay, guys. Stored procedure. Create stored procedure object. Okay. Representing our PL SQL procedure. Okay. Now listen, observe. Manager dot. Array, those you have done Hibernate 5, latest version 5.4, 5.5. For them, it's very easy, guys. For them, it's very easy. Okay, see this string procedure name, result classes, stored procedure query. What is the return type of that method? Okay, what is the procedure name, boss? Here is the procedure name. Got it? Say paste. What is the result class? I am expecting result as what? Corona vaccine class objects, guys. What's the return type of this? Stored procedure. Stored procedure. Okay, we can refer with stored procedure. Stored procedure query is equal to manager dot. Clear, guys? First, let me say return null. Later, we can change it. Yes, we got a stored procedure query, guys. This stored procedure query object now onward represents our procedure. Are you comfortable? 1 minute. To avoid these headaches, copy this. Anyhow, I pasted here. Yes, we pasted there. Okay, I'll make sure that this is also available here. Say paste. Okay. For your reference, I am keeping, boss. Yeah, sir. What is this result class? What do you mean by result class? We are expecting result from this procedure. In what form? I am expecting result from this procedure. Okay, in the form of corona vaccine class objects. Array, since return type is cursor, cursor means bunch of records, and those can be mapped with what? Result set, and result set records can be mapped with what? Entity class object. That's why I'm taking. Suppose if return type of the procedure is normal float, normal varchar, our out parameter type is what? Simple types. Okay, then there is no need of taking this. We have a one param method just specifying the procedure name. I will give that example also, don't worry. I will give that kind of examples also, don't worry. Okay, guys. Next one, register parameters. Register parameters of PL/SQL procedure. Okay. Query dot registered stored procedure parameter. Stored procedure parameter. Okay, there's a overloaded form, guys. Come on. We have any annotations for procedures and functions? We don't have any annotations, boss. And moreover, how annotation can do all this work, na Babu? Come on, guys. How annotation can do all this work? First of all, you think logically. What is that? Procedure one. What is the class? What is the equivalent class? I think I have taken double dot class. Double dot class. Mode. What is the mode? Mode. Okay. Parameter mode dot. Parameter mode dot. Come on. Parameter mode dot in mode. Parameter mode dot in mode. Are you getting my point there? Right. Okay, guys. Query dot registered stored procedure parameter. Registered stored procedure. Array, one, two annotations are there, but they are very much specific to JPA and they cannot be used in all permutations and combinations. Is that clear? They cannot be used in all permutations and combinations. And this kind of code can be used in all permutations and combinations. Is that clear, guys? Okay, registered stored procedure parameter 1 comma double dot class parameter mode dot in. I think we should take float there. Okay, we have taken float there now, boss. That's why we are going for. Here in parameters also should be registered, guys. Yes. Register procedure 2 comma float dot class parameter mode dot in. Next 3 comma 3 comma 3 comma Here I will write corona vaccine dot class parameter mode dot cursor ref cursor. Array parameter mode dot ref cursor. You specify it as a cursor. Is that clear, guys? Super. And I'm registering parameters. In parameters also you should register, guys. Set values to parameters. Now we need to set the values to parameters, guys. Okay. Query dot set parameter. So set parameter. What is the parameter? 1. Okay. What is the value? Min. Done. Query dot set parameter 2 comma max. Okay, next one. Call PL/SQL procedure. Call PL/SQL procedure. What is that? Get query dot get result. Get result list. Okay. Get result list. Fine. Okay, guys. Parameter dot in. I think there is no parameter dot in, Babu. Okay, this should be parameter mode dot in only. Okay, fine. Array mode of the parameter, Babu. Come on, come on. It's a mode of the parameter. Why are you confusing? Look at the procedure. Come on, guys. First parameter, second parameter. What is the mode of the parameter? In mode. It is there to take the input values. I think the people who joined the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes, now they are getting new doubts. Dirty fellows. Mode of the parameters. In mode, out mode, right? Okay. Sir, we are not mentioning out mode. Array ref cursor. Ref cursor is a special type. You have to specify ref cursor. It automatically takes it as a out mode, guys. Okay. Now listen here. List corona vaccine. List corona vaccine. List is equal to. List corona vaccine list is equal to. That's return list, guys. That's it. Okay. Rahul Musale, first of all, tell me why you take procedure with 100 in parameters, dirty fellow. Why do you design per procedure with 100 in parameter? Don't ask question for the namesake, Babu. If you have 100 in parameter, that means we should write same code for 100 times. Huh? Who said we should write same code for 100 times? We have to register 2 in parameters. You have to set values to 2 in parameters. If you have 10 in parameters, then we have to write for 10. We have to register 10 times. We have to set input values for 10 in parameters. You only said in parameter without giving inputs. How can you expect output? A dirty fellow. What a question they will ask, guys. If we have 100 in parameter, it means that we should write same code for 100 times. Why we write same code? Why all in parameters will have same type? Will not have same type, na? Different in parameters will have different types. Different in parameters will have different types. What? And moreover, am I repeating in parameter code? No, this is for entire procedure call, right? Okay. Array something like similar to callable statement object, Babu. This is like creating callable statement object. This is like resisting in parameters and out parameter. This is setting input values. This is calling procedure. Then we got the result. Yeah, we have a different methods, guys. If this is giving bunch of records, then get result list. If it is giving single record, some other method, single value, some other method call. We will see different varieties of procedure. Not only this, we'll spend another 1-2 days on procedures and functions only. Don't worry about it. Come on. List corona vaccine list. Okay. Some people are saying that I have some annotations are at the rate procedure, at the rate named query, all this stuff. If you follow that procedure, you have a restriction of calling only 1-2 specific type of procedures and function. But if you follow this, you can call any type of procedure, guys. Okay. Manali Tapre, when you are typing this question, just know I have addressed your answer. Don't waste your time typing lengthy queries. Everyone, we have a different methods based on the results of the procedure. We have to choose the method. Listen, suppose if your procedure is giving single record, come on, your procedure is dealing with a single record. Okay, then we have a method called get single record also. Get a single result set also there. Check it out. Get a single result set. Where is that? Get a single result set. There are not there. If it is dealing with non-select queries, get update count. And if it is okay, see this. If you want to get specific out parameter result, get out parameter value. So based on the procedure, this method will change. This method will change. Are you understanding my statement? Okay, fine. Right, return list, guys. Now we are ready with this. Yeah, it says that. Okay, that's not a warning, boss. That's a type issues. Okay, go to runner. Ashish, if you have a grip on procedure code, then we have to choose the method. Based on the procedure content, we have to decide the method. Why are you asking this kind of innocent questions, Ra Babu? If procedure is returning single value, then get out parameter. If procedure is giving single record, then get single result. If procedure is giving bunch of records, come on, guys, show some maturity. Then go for get result list. New class. What is that? What runner? Stored procedure runner. Stored procedure runner. Stored procedure runner. What is the interface? Command line runner. Command line runner. Done. Here is our command line runner, guys. Here we inject service. Okay, how to make it component? At the rate component. Okay, no need of anything. Private vaccine management service at the rate auto. Vaccine management service at the rate auto. Okay, guys. Now tell me here. Service dot search vaccines by minimum and maximum 400. Okay, 900. 400.0, 900.0 for each. Okay, guys, for each. System.out::println. End of the run method. End of the class. Right? Just run the application. Just run the application. What is the problem? Name already using an object. Name already used by an object. No. SQL grammar could not execute the statement. Why? Oh, so sorry. Project is it is not pointing to something else, guys. Go to run as. It is running the previous project. Run configurations. Run configurations. Yeah, it is still pointing to 7th project, my dear. It is still pointing to 7th project. Okay. This one, main type is different. Main type is different. Apply, run it. Okay. Yeah, in this entire excitement, we forgot to inject data source. Come on. In the entire excitement, we forgot to inject data source. Everyone remembered that? Okay. Same. Application dot properties is same, guys. Entire application dot properties is same. Copy this. Yeah, definitely to connect to database, data source is required or not required? Definitely required. Yes, boss. And done. Right click, run as Spring Boot application. We will see. One, two small headaches might be there. We will sort right out. Oh, what's the error? Illegal argument. Okay, I resisted with the float, but it's saying that float cannot be 400.0. That's right. Okay, we have gone by runner. Stored procedure runner. Okay, point f. Done. Run the project. Yeah, small teething problems. Not a big issue. Oh shit, it is still giving problem. Bind value foreign was specified as type float. Was not specified as float. Bind value. Where is this, guys? Photo dot class. Acha. You are saying that it will be float, but you are passing as a double. Okay, you are passing it as a double. Okay. Actually, in the procedure, I have taken float now, boss. That's why I'm worried about. Let me try with the double. Okay. We will see. If this is not working, there both places we will take. Hare, we are trying to give double value as a float value now, boss. Okay. Yes, now it's coming. Okay, all the vaccines that are there in this. All the vaccines that are there in this one. Understanding my point? Okay. Listen, since in procedure we have taken this float, this headache, guys. If you take number, this headache will not be there. Are you understanding my statement? In Arakil, we don't have double. See, why this headache is coming, I will tell. In Arakil data type, we don't have double. So what is the solution for these problems are? I don't want to get those teething problems also, small problems also. Take a number here, then you can pass double, float, integer, anything you can pass. Then this typecasting issues also will not be raised. Are you noticing it, guys? Are you getting, sir, there you have taken float, here double. Are in Arakil, there is no double at all. Float means that takes a double value, float value, anything. Are you listening? Then if you ask me why, what can I answer? In Oracle, there is no double data type. Is that clear? Please keep Oracle data types separately and Java data types separately. Then your brain will work. Don't mix up. Don't think that Java data type float, Oracle data type float is same. No. In Oracle, float means it can have float range value, double range value. Clear? Float range value, double range value. Okay, now we are telling I'm going to give double values while setting values 2. In parameter 1, I'm going to give double values while setting value 2. In parameter 2. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Come on. Okay. Oracle float is different. Java float is different. Oracle float is having range of float range and double range of Java. So please look at them separately. Sir, I don't want to have these headaches. I should have a freedom of passing anything of my choice. Then take in while creating procedure, you take number. Then headache will not be there. Then you can pass int, short, long, double, float, anything you can pass here. Anything you can pass here. Is that clear, guys? Okay, boss. Okay. Copy this. Code in service IMPL class. Code in service IMPL class. Code in service IMPL class. Okay, if you are looking for more information about that point, Oracle doc and other things, please refer this. Please refer that document once. There you have much information about data types. Right. Are simple, guys. I am creating procedure, stored procedure query, registering parameter, setting in parameter value, and gathering the result from out parameter. That's it, boss. Okay. Right. This is the directory structure which I would like. This is the directory structure. Now tell me, guys, working with Gradle is very difficult or easy? Working with Gradle is easy or difficult? Definitely easy process, right? Okay. Team, share project, done. I'm sharing the doc project, guys. Git staging, done, boss. Calling PL SQL procedure. Calling PL SQL procedure. Yeah, some people are asking Git URL, guys. Done. Configure, save and push. Okay, guys. Right. This Sunday you'll be having tool called Agile Boss. Discussion will be there on Agile. I will give the meeting ID and other details later. Thank you. Have a nice time.